Hello guys, welcome to the second lecture of the subject Kinematics and Theory of Machines, in which we are continuing the chapter Friction. In previous lecture, we studied laws of static friction. Let me add some more information to that laws of static friction. Without that, the context of that laws will be incomplete. One thing to keep in mind while studying these laws of static friction is that the object is stationary and it is not in motion. As it is said in first law of static friction that force of friction always act in opposite direction which body tends to move. Now here we have to emphasize the word tends to move, which means that body is not actually moving but it is trying to move. Means when we push any object, it does not move but we continuously increase our force. It means that body is tending to move or about to move. In second law, it is also mentioned that the body tends to move. Let us reread the second law of static friction. It says that magnitude of friction force is exactly equal to applied force which tends to move the body. Means when you are increasing your force on the object which is stationary, the friction force acts in opposite direction, exactly the same amount which you are applying on that body. When you increase the amount of force, the friction force also increases but in opposite direction of your pull or push. Now last two laws of static friction are not only for static friction, which we will see later in this curriculum. Now the term limiting friction is unknown to you. Let me clear that. Limiting friction is nothing but amount of friction, or you can say the maximum amount of friction or the maximum magnitude of frictional force that is generated between the two surfaces which are static. As we have seen in previous video, when the woman pushes the sofa, it does not move, but at some sort of time the amount of force applied by the woman to the sofa reaches at some value which is equal to the limiting friction between the surface, means between the carpet and the sofa. So now we can clearly say that limiting friction is that value of friction which we have to overcome if we want to push or pull something or we want to move the body. So limiting friction is that value of frictional force at which static friction can no longer hold the body at its place. In other words, after overcoming limiting frictional force, we can move the body. Thank you for watching this video. We will cover laws of dynamic friction in our next video.